A family sits down for a typical fast food breakfast and opens a cardboard burger box, finding a living, breathing baby sea turtle resting inside. It takes about 3 seconds for human nature to kick in. The children immediately want to name him Donnie, buy him tiny sunglasses, and declare him a permanent member of the family. But a suburban kitchen is a hostile environment for marine life. What feels like a cozy, safe home to us is actually an arid, alien desert to a creature built entirely for the sea. That immediate, visceral desire to coddle and claim wild animals is entirely natural, but it is also the first major psychological hurdle we have to overcome if we actually want to help them. The parents intervene to define their role. They are facilitating a temporary rescue, ensuring the turtle remains only until it is fit for the ocean. Evolution dictates a specific start to a sea turtle's life. They hatch in sand and dash straight into the ocean. If intercepted and placed on a bedroom shelf, their biological clock stalls. Their path breaks, isolating them from their ecosystem. Effective care requires prioritizing the animal's eventual departure from the very first day, centering every decision on an eventual return to the wild. This diagram shows exactly what a rescued sea turtle needs to survive a night on land. It requires a carefully balanced microclimate, a shallow pool for hydration, a dry sandbank for resting, and a consistent radiating heat source to regulate its body temperature. The family spends the afternoon gathering these exact supplies, focused entirely on basic survival metrics, while actively fighting the urge to treat the setup like a new pet's playpen. The tension between clinical care and deep affection never really goes away. The kids still want to dress the reptile in a tiny jacket and provide human comforts, blurring the line between biology and emotion. Efforts to gender the turtle ignore the biological reality of a species that remains an enigma during its first few years of life. Replicating a natural habitat in a living room is an exhausting burden. It constantly tests a rescuer's ability to provide meticulous, essential care without crossing the line into emotional ownership. But nature has a way of violently intruding on even the safest suburban habitats. The next day, the family discovers the enclosure is completely empty. A local seagull had bypassed the open window, swooping in with brutal efficiency. It snatches the tiny reptile right out of its sanctuary. The family panics. As they sprint through the neighborhood searching the skies, a horrifying reality sets in. Their attempt to protect the turtle has actually exposed it to a completely different tier of natural predators. The frantic search marks a transition into total accountability. The family assumes a high-stakes protective role, risking their own safety to reclaim the vulnerable creature. The food chain doesn't care about human intentions. If you decide to act as a steward for the vulnerable, you have to actively defend them against the raw reality of the wild. The search ends in a bizarre, chaotic showdown. The family locates the bird and finds themselves literally charging into a flock of seagulls, waving their arms to aggressively reclaim the tiny turtle. During the scuffle, the offending bird loudly and repeatedly squawks a sound that translates remarkably well to mine, mine, mine. The bird's instinctual aggressive claim over the animal sits in stark contrast to what the family is doing. They are fighting tooth and nail to save a life that they plan to give away almost immediately. In that moment, the seagull acts as the perfect symbol of pure, selfish ownership, the ultimate foil to the difficult, selfless work of human stewardship. Surviving the bird attack is the final sign. The family skips the goodbyes at home, packs the car, and immediately drives straight to the coast. Down at the windy shoreline, the kids kneel by the water. They finally set him down in the wet sand, pointing his nose toward the crashing waves of the Atlantic. Watching him crawl away is incredibly painful. It demands that they actively suppress their own desire for a comforting, permanent bond in order to do what is biologically right. By placing the turtle in the surf and walking away, the family successfully navigates the most difficult phase of the rescue, relinquishing control to nature. For a wild creature, the highest form of human care is a long drive to the coast and a final, permanent goodbye.